Are we live yet? Am I live? Yes. Yes, I am. I am live. Grandma Ket, welcome. How's it going? All right. So should we brew some modern decks? That's very good. So I recently shelled out to buy a Raspberry Pi, which is a little microcomputer. Like I got a little kit for it and everything, and I'm super excited to play with it. And I just didn't think about it, but like it arrived 5 minutes before I started the stream today, and it's like I want to play with it, but I want to stream. So I've got something to look forward to, is what I'm saying. I've been doing some programming. I'm getting back into doing some personal programming, which is exciting because I'm excited about doing things again, which is good. I'm thinking today I want to start by trying to build maybe like a janky, I don't know, eminent domain deck. I think that might be fun. Hey man, I try and stream, and I said this stream would be longer than the last one because the last one I was only 2 hours because I was exhausted. So we gotta accomplish something today. Anyway, okay. Let me think here. Let me see if I can't find some information that will help with brewing an eminent domain deck. Oh, that's all right. Well, thank you for showing up. If you fall asleep and or leave, I will not be offended. I'm just happy that you showed up. Always happy when people interact with me. All right, so the key component to an eminent domain deck is we need some Frost Titans. And I want Cavern because I want to name Giant. I'm going to need at least a couple caverns to name Giant with. Okay, good. The bot is working. Phoenix! Hey, glad to have you. What's your tip? Don't. Oh. But I like doing this. We want some Dream Leash. We need some Wildfire. And we need some... Is it Signets? I'm building Eminent Domain right now. Is Counter's Company like the classic version banned? No, I don't think so. I think it's still legal. Kefka, Clayton, welcome. I just want to throw together the Frost Titan Steal Your Lands deck and at least run it through a 2-man. For funsies. Talisman of Creativity is the one I want. How come I have like none of those? Egg Whites, what's your idea? Welcome, by the way. Oh, they used to use Mind Stone. So let's do, I don't know, maybe some Remands. Simictron. I like the tech of trying to run Epiphany at the Drown Yard, but I don't think that card is particularly good. Simictron would probably lean harder on Bluetron than Greentron. You'd probably have to splash green for something like Ancient Stirrings. But that's something we can look at after I'm done building this deck. Throw in Aura Swap Conscription. You don't just throw in that package. That requires a little bit of planning, I think. So we want Lightning Bolt. What else What else do we want in this deck? You know what? I'm going to do a Talisman of Creativity and then 3 Mind Stones. Makes it worse than Greentron and better than Extron. That's a fair statement. Why are you being so nosy? How come you sleep all day and then the instant I start streaming you want me to throw your toy? Build 5-color translation, 5-color Tron. And call it Exotic Tron. You can with Golos. Oz, welcome! But it's not my birthday. Right now I'm building a deck called Eminent Domain, which involves stealing your opponent's lands, using artifact mana, and then casting Wildfire. Raylin, welcome! Happy 56th birthday of the year. It's, yeah, I mean, if I had a birthday every time I got wished a birthday. Alright, so we need some Steam Vents. We'll need some Scalding Tarn. A little bit of, why not 4? At least 1 Mountain. You know what? I'll play a Volatile Fjord. It's only going to get me in trouble, so. And we need like a few islands. What if my birthday isn't on a day that I stream? You know, one of these days it's going to be an off Wednesday stream, and everybody's going to be like, "It's actually his birthday." Hey, Tarek, welcome. Kano doesn't always stream on his birthday, but it's always his birthday when it's streamed. Ah, gosh. All right, we need what do we need here? Probably need like a couple of Misties. We'll go Mikokoro. And then one more tech land. You know what you're gonna get me for my birthday? Like my for real one? Oh no. It is soonish. That is my vague birthday hint. Yes, Blood Moon is actually one of the cards I was trying to remember. And you'd think I would not forget Blood Moon, but happens sometimes. Blood Moon? The red trap with a birthday card? Nice. Yes, they can't possibly have the 4th trap. Nobody can. Blood Moons to the side. Then we want... Actually, you know what I want? I want a couple of boomerangs. And I want to get to like 23, maybe 22 lands. What other cards? What other good lands? Oh, Spire Bluff. Spire Bluffs? Spire Bluff Canal, that's the card. This close to have 5k channel points, time to start looking for a meme deck. Put Magus in the sideboard for when they bring in enchantment removal. What about Ghost Quarter and Ashiok? Actually, Ashiok is probably worth running. You know what? I'll main deck an Ashiok, and I'll put some in the side for, you know what I'm talking about. I want to run one Shadow of Doubt just as my, like, think twice. That might get somebody, you know? Pithing Needle definitely in the side. We are going to need some anger effects, but we do have Wildfire, so I'm not super worried. Anger of the Gods, though, because Dredge is a thing. I don't really want to play... I don't really want to play Ghost Quarter, though, because Ghost Quarter... anything that reads F-Utron. Oh, good point. Cleansing Wildfire. We'll put a couple of those in the side, at least one in the main deck. And then... what do we need here? We probably need like an actual mana leak. Life gain for the red matchups. There's not a lot of good life gain we can be running. I could put like a worm coil in the side. Negate. Oh, actually, negate's probably fair in the current metagame. Well, we're kind of land destroying, so maybe like a negate in the side. Then we need a mystical dispute or two, and then a couple ceremonious rejections. The dragon claw. Dispel has kind of been outclassed, unfortunately. Generally, Mystical Dispute is better than Dispel nowadays, Phoenix. Because you're usually trying to counter blue spells with Dispel, so... And this has a wider targets and generally a little bit better. One of Time Warp? Maybe later. I haven't played Time Warps yet. Orfeo, welcome. It's not my birthday, but I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, awesome. Transformative Sideboard sounds like a lot of fun. 4-mana Karn is too obvious. It's too obvious. It would work, and it would obviously be better than what I'm doing right now. But it's too obvious. We can't do that yet. So, okay, I've got a deck brewed up. I'm going to go ahead and add this deck list to Stream Decker so that y'all can see what I'm doing here. Set as current. Perfect. Not jank enough? By obvious, do you mean expensive? No, I own him. It's not a question of... I didn't want to join a modern league. I'm going to drop from the league. I wanted to do a 2-man. A league is too much with this unless it's really good. It's his birthday. It said so on both his OnlyFans and Grindr. Don't believe his lies. I don't have an OnlyFans or a Grindr. Oh, man. Wow, lots of people showing up today. Thank you, everybody. I see a lot of new faces in the user list. So, welcome. If you haven't, please consider following the channel. It'd mean the world to me if you did. 2 lies in 1 sentence. You could play Cleansing Wildfire alongside Indestructible Lands to give it second mode as an Explorer that hits every time. I was actually considering that because in this deck list you kind of want to ramp a little bit. And the only problem is Wildfire has you... And I mean actual Wildfire, not Cleansing Wildfire. Wildfire has you sacking your lands. I would like to play first. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep this. You must own up to the glory of your OnlyFans and Grindr. How would you feel about doing a league with a Mardu Dredge list? I'm down for that. I probably have most of the cards. I have seen some variations in builds of Dredge nowadays, which is kind of cool. If you ever want a confidence boost, turn your Tinder to where dudes can see it. It's hilarious. I have been hit on by many men on when I was using dating apps. And it varied from extremely flattering to very creepy. Yeah, we're against humans, which is probably going to be a bad time for us. But they didn't start Vile, so hopefully we can get a good remand in here. No Cavern. And we don't rely on creature spells all that much. Thalia is a bit of a problem. So hopefully... Oh, another remand is perfect. Dredge Master before Creeping Chill was printed. Now it's not as cool as Unique because it's actually good. I played a variation of Dredge where the idea was to Electro Dominance Wheel of Fate, because if you ever cast Wheel of Fortune in a Dredge deck, you just win. Alright, opponent plays an unclaimed territory. I'll basically remand only Thalia or a 3-mana human. Alright, opponent plays Champion. They get a Champion. They're going to try for Thalia again. So we are going to remand Thalia. We get a Dream Leash. Perfect. Untap. We get a Lightning Bolt. That's good, because now we have an answer to Thalia. Let's go ahead and annex unclaimed territory. Alright. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps, they draw. Play a Horizon Canopy. They play a Kitesail Freebooter, getting a counter on champion. They can take 1 card. A lot of stigma for turns, even though it's not good anymore. I still think blue-white turns probably has a place in the metagame. I have not... Thanks, Raylin, by the way. Gosh. Steal their lands and moon them. The double entendre. Yeah, turns was good before Mystic Sanctuary. It didn't require it to win. Still doesn't. Opponent takes Dream Leash from us. We untap. We draw Dream Leash. Play an island. Speed Force Punch. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. You're a wonderful human being, and the support is wonderful. We don't really need to worry about Thalia at this point. So I'm just gonna Lightning Bolt Freebooter. Get back Dream Leash. Yeah, I'm still gonna steal a land. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Blue-white. Opponent plays Meddling Mage. They know we have an Annex. They don't know we have a second Dream Leash. They name Annex. Opponent hits us for 3. Let's make the jankest turns list. I'd be fine brewing up some turns. Been forever. Oh, perfect. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Wildfire. Sack 1, 2, 3. Four lands. Blue-red ritual turns. Hey, Chandra Torch of Defiance is great in a turns deck, as well as this is what I was looking for, a way to make me unable to cast any spells. Shh, we're just gonna top deck a land, it'll be fine. See? Except it's tapped. Crap, pass the turn. Now we're gonna get Thalia, and then we're not gonna be able to play Annex. You watch. Opponent was sandbagging! How dare you, opponent? I consider this a great sign of disrespect. It's like a slap in the face. Alright, pass the turn. We drew Boomerang. Everything is now fine. Opponent plays Cavern. Oh, it looks like it's a Mantis Rider. Alright. Well, we're taking 3. We're bouncing Thalia. You'd be happy we played a 3-card Explorer. Yeah, that would be something. We're going to take Cavern, because it is slightly marginally better. Now we just need to draw an untapped land, and then we're going to play Frost Titan. And we're good to go. This is what happens whenever I play land destruction. I mean, they probably can't answer a Frost Titan. But it plays a Thalia's Lieutenant. They just gave up on casting Thalia. They're trying to clock us out quickly. Why not Canopy instead and sack it for a card, Salt in the Wound? Because I actually desperately need lands right now, and I don't think I can take painful lands. We'll take Unclaimed Territory. We need to survive for a turn here. So hopefully... How does my opponent keep top-decking lands? frickin' mono lands McGee over there. My opponent has an invisible abundance. And they just get to choose whenever they draw lands. We take 6, go to 2. We are actually dead on board. We cast Wildfire this game. You know what? There's nothing I can do about this. I'm dying on my own terms. Okay, so sideboard. We definitely want Anger of the Gods in this matchup. And, I don't know. Blood Moon is kind of tempting, but is not super necessary. I think I'm going to bring in Pithing Needle for Aether Vial. Remand in the general case is actually going to be quite terrible. So I'm going to cut 3 remands. We'll play first. Blood Moon is great against them if they don't have Aether Vial. This hand is slow, but I'm still going to keep. I love both your shirt. I love your shirt, and your shirt is giving me PTSD. Okay. I mean, I program for a living, so... My brother got this for me as a Christmas gift, I think. Yes, it was a Christmas gift. This hand is terrible. Let's do it. Is there a more Kano sentiment besides it's time to punt immediately? Alright, we untap. We draw a Lightning Bolt. What? Kano's got a job outside of streaming. My reality's been shattered. Start donating more money and maybe that'll change. I'm kidding. Do not respond to blatant, obviously a joke, begging. I don't need it. Alright, opponent plays Thalia. You heard it, boys. Join Kano's OnlyFans. Oh my god. Ever told you guys are awesome? We untap. Draw a mountain. Play Scalding Tarn. Pass the turn. Probably going to have to Lightning Bolt Thalia. We might have to Lightning Bolt the champion just to stay in this. Bone Daddy. Welcome, Bone Daddy. Post Porter pics, and I might consider it. Now I'm considering making an OnlyFans just to post pictures of my dog. Safe for work, cute animal pictures, OnlyFans. Alright, opponent plays a Noble Hierarch. I'm going to Lightning Bolt Thalia. This might be wrong because they might be able to grow champion outside of Wildfire range. Only doggos. I assume some women have Safe for Work OnlyFans. I think one of the... There's a couple of Safe for Work OnlyFans groups that actually, like, post interesting... Oh my goodness! Clayton, thank you for tipping $10. Much appreciated. Opponent attacks us for 5. We take 5, go to 12. And then... I was joking! Don't listen to me! I'm just an idiot on the internet. It's not... You don't do that. It's not good for your health. Kano asks for money and is surprised when he gets money. I don't need it. When you said don't actually donate, I said this sign won't stop me. I can't read. Oh, you're finally in Texas? Dude. I'm glad. Did the move go well? Mantis Rider. That means Champion of the Parish is outside of Wildfire range, which is a huge problem. Phonics wins again. Time to pay for the final Ori. Oh gosh. We're dead. We're just dead. Until it rained inside my apartment and snowed outside of it. Oh, that's not good. That sucks, man. Nothing in recent memory could make moving to Texas sound like a bad idea. All right. We're going to make some adjustments to this list because I want to keep playing it for a bit. I liked the cleansing wildfire idea. So we're going to do that. We're going to play 4 cleansing wildfires in the main deck. So we can make room in the sideboard. I'm going to go down like a remand, a boomerang. Bone Daddy! Thank you for tipping $69. Holy hell. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Miha Hilo, thank you for following. Cascading cataracts, yes. Wow. Bone Daddy, you did not need to do that, but I really appreciate it, man. We'll be running Cascading Cataracts. I'm probably dropping the Misties. We're not playing Mikokoro, and I can cut like an island and this Volatile Fjord. Careless Whisper wails in the background. Yeah, the metal version of Careless Whisper. Play Blood Moon in the side. Yes, we have some Blood Moons in the side. We have 2 Blood Moons in the main deck. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm kind of reeling from that still. Night's Whisper? If we were playing black, Night's Whisper would work. I think what I learned is I kind of want more artifact ramp and play this proactively rather than reactively. So maybe we just cut the Remands and Mana Leak altogether. We can keep the Boomerang. The Boomerang can stay. No, that's the other version of Careless. Oh, okay. So we need another Mind Stone, and then 2 Talisman, I think. Boomerang would just come back if you... Why not add green for some actual ramp? I mean, Monvuli, Acid Moss, and Annex are basically the same card. I have seen a... Oh, you know what? With Cleansing Wildfire and Cascading Cataracts, we don't actually need as many Talismans. Suggesting you do Golos because he works really well with Cataracts. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We can run at least a Golos. Surprised you aren't playing Tron lands in this like the old standard deck. Is that a thing? I will play a Golos. I gotta pick one up, though. Gonna cut a Talisman. We're gonna play some other things. Simic-Tron. Soon. And then I want, like, a couple of Dream Leash, I guess. We'll just max out on that. Alright, so I gotta go pick up a Golos really quick, and then refill the sideboard. What do you hear about a 7-mana Stone Rain that Tron has access to? Oh my gosh. Oh, do I not have any... Hang on. I don't think I have any tickets in the binder I just traded with. Ah, yes, I don't have my tickets. Hang on. One moment, please. Quantity 1 or more. All right, cool. We have enough. New binder. Okay. Back in OG Rav, the original Tron list was Annex Tron, built to steal all your cards and cast things like Bogard and Hellkite. You could get tickets with that generous tip. Wait, Tron does stuff with 7 mana? What? Oh, gosh. Yes, no, I have plenty now to actually get tickets with, so no worries. Moto. Give me that Golos. Sweet. I mean, like, a deck like that theoretically works in Modern now, right? With the metagame, like, forcibly becoming fair. Oh, nope, I don't want to leave event. Hang on, I'm just trying to close the extra 2-player queue windows. What about an Avalanche Rider? I think... Mia Halo, I think we can build a dedicated land destruction deck. But that is probably not this deck. This deck was, like, intended to just specifically be annexing lands. And we're kind of deviating from that. But I think the next deck we build is just like, I don't know, Mono Stone Rains, the deck. I wanted a deck that's literally just all the 3 or 4 mana Stone Rains. We could play... like, Mono Stone Rains, a Gemstone Caverns, and, like, suspend Ancestral Visions or something like that. Later, Egg Whites. Cumulative upkeep, gain control of a land you don't control. What? Build around when? I'm gonna keep this. I mean, it's got 2 power. There's got to be a... We can reanimate that, right? Just like, what's that creature that evokes to reanimate? Tell us what we're up to for people who just tuned in. Yeah, right now we're playing Is It Annex, which is a deck based around casting things like Wildfire. We drew a Lightning Bolt to answer Thalia, but we don't have red mana because we were relying on our Signets. But the idea is to cast Wildfire, make each player sack 4 lands, deal 4 damage to all creatures, and along the way we're stealing our opponent's lands to take more advantage of Wildfire. If you guessed if you guessed junky nonsense, you win. Opponent plays an Unsettled Mariner to protect their Thalia, Guardian of Throbbin, and I am now very sad. We untap. We draw Wildfire. We can't play anything, so we pass. We're going to discard... probably Wildfire. Opponent untaps. Plays an Ancient Ziggurat. Guardian of Throbbin, Guardian of Thraben. I don't know how to pronounce that card. Cut me some slack. But now they know we're on Jake. We take 7, go to 11, untap, draw Cascading Cataracts, and I think the game is over. Yeah, the game's over. So we're going to go ahead and go to game 2. One of Pyroclasm looks good here. It's probably not a bad idea. Thalia isn't even that hot. Are you kidding me? Do you imagine how sweet it would be to have a girlfriend who can, like, out-fence you? Don't take that out of context. Don't listen to me at all. Add Anger of the Gods. Clip it. We're going to cut a couple of Dream Leash because they're bad against our opponent's deck. I'll bring in the other Blood Moon. We'll max out on Blood Moon, drop the Boomerangs, and let's go. Thalia is my tax foo. Didn't know you were into that, Kano. Did you ever just regret? Oh my god. Tax waifu? It comes out bad every time I think about it too hard. Like, when you said tax fu, I literally imagined, like, kung fu, like, fighting style, but with taxes. And I was trying to desperately understand how that related to Thalia when I was when I heard that. And I was like, yeah, she taxes, but how does that relate? Like, was it the fencing joke? Is it... Oh, great. Thanks, Tarek. Is there any way I can talk you into possibly looking at a list? And if so, where can I put it? You can either paste it in the chat. You can send it into the Discord. If you have 5k skulls or more, you can actually redeem, play a league with this deck. Came here for MTG, stayed for the lulz. This is a good stream. This is 30 minutes into a stream, and this is a good stream. Posted my historic land destruction brew, but we can adapt it for modern. It might not be too bad. You're right. Like an accountant beating the hell out of people for not paying their taxes with a calculator. Well, I mean, like, it's like the other deck list I just played, Green White Hardened Scale. Add quote, imagine how hot it would be to have a girlfriend who could outfence you. Don't take that out of context. Oh, great. I'm gonna keep. No ramp, but we got a lightning bolt. We're good. Found you on YouTube like 2 months ago, and you very quickly became my favorite to watch because of your laid-back style. I don't know if I'd describe myself as laid-back, but I'm glad that you enjoy the content. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember, because, like, for me, I just see usernames and have a camera in front of my face. And so, like, occasionally I have to remember that there are other people that I'm actually making this for. But the way that I make content is basically what I would be doing if, like, it's what I would be doing anyway. I fenced briefly in high school, but I don't recall anyone I found particularly attractive. I have been hit on by many men. Oh, gosh. Yes, there was a time where I time warped my opponent, and it was terrible. We're going to play Cavern of Souls, named Giant, because it's for Frost Titan. And we're going to Cleansing Wildfire our opponent, because we don't have an indestructible land, and we would like to cantrip. You know, I bet you the Cleansing Wildfire indestructible land trick would work really well in a blue-red turns list, Phoenix. Cavern of Skulls would be such a badass black land name. Cavern of Skulls needs to exist now. I agree, Speed Force Punch. Kano, of course you've been hit on by many men. You go to the gym regularly. Yes, actually. That is a place that I have gotten hit on frequently. Not since I gained weight, interestingly enough. But I bet you as soon as I slim down again, it's going to happen. I just realized that Cleansing Wildfire, my opponent was not smart because I was about to play Blood Moon. I'm going to play Ashiok here. And the reason I'm going to play Ashiok and not Blood Moon is I want to cast Annex before I cast Blood Moon. Orfeo, thank you for gifting 2 subs. Much appreciated. I just down-ticked Ashiok into not being able to pay because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, gosh. About your deck, I love Wildfire, always forcing it in cube. I have not gotten the chance to play Wildfire in a cube yet. Actually, not for a very long time. I think the last time was like 2 years ago, really. Nervously eyes the hand-holding channel in Discord. Half the time I pretend that channel doesn't exist. Need more early interaction. I agree, because it seems like every time we have Lightning Bolt, we're in a good place. And then every time we don't, we're in a bad place. Maybe this deck needs Izzet Charm. I could see Izzet Charm being good in this list. Just as an all-around, versatile thing. Okay, come on, Anger of the Gods. Spire Bluff Canal, not really what I wanted. Play Spire Bluff Canal. And, pass the turn. New Izzet command, I know it ain't out yet, but... I mean, the treasure mode might be relevant, weirdly enough. I could see it being somewhat of a thing. It's probably worth testing with at the very least. I think of the commands, the is it command is the best. Unless there is a broken combo with it that I'm just not aware of yet. I'm going to 3 mana bolt this Thalia. Is it, though? Get out of here. Get out of here before I get the pun police. Could be useful in some brews. Might allow for Phoenix. Could be a thing. I could see Is It Phoenix becoming a thing again. I really like the Orzhov one. Shame it's a sorcery. I know, right? Like, I was really disappointed that they didn't stay on the power level of the Khans of Tarkir commands. Wee woo, pun police are here. Alright. Opponent's going to hit us for 6. Opponent had another Thalia, because they always do. We untap. Signet. And we're dead. We can't interact with the board. I mean, you can, Tarek, but that would be illegal and frowned upon here. Okay. So I've got... We've got... Alright, chat, here we go. I've got Simic-Tron, Stone Rains, Blue-Red Time Warps, and whatever Orfeo wanted me to play. I see Land Destruction. Several votes for Land Destruction already. Brave of you to assume I'd be dissatisfied with that outcome. Oh, man, I'd miss you, Phoenix. I'd miss you a ton. Stone Rains. Stone Rain it is. So that's Boros Storm. All right, we'll start with Stone Rains at least for a game. And then we'll probably play 24-hour stream incoming. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would consider it because this is a good stream. Maybe when I hit 1,000 subs, I'll do like a 24-hour stream or like a 12-hour stream or something like that. It might be fun. Peek at the list in the Discord might give you some ideas. I'm down. So if we're going to build like Stone Rains, destroy land, format modern, color red. Death and taxes now that Kano likes it more. How much monster energy drinks would you need to down for it? All of the kidney stones. What's your paycheck? Call in sick and we'll donate the equivalent. Oh, gosh. Commend you for even considering a 24-hour Magic stream. Do it on the weekend. I love the support. First off, for me to stay awake for 24 hours is not actually that difficult. For me to play reasonable Magic for that long, that would probably be a lot. Okay, alright, hang on. I think we need the cycling 4-mana land destruction. Peak Eruption, probably not. We need some Fulminator Mages. We need some actual factual Stone Rain, Molten Rain. We'll donate 24 crates of monster for it. 1 crate an hour should do right. Oh, God. Waking the Troll, let's try. What percentage of your chat is looking forward to a 24-hour Magic stream because they want to watch you while you sleep? You can actually only sleep on Twitch if you do it in uncategorized. Otherwise, it is against the terms of service. At least last I checked. I don't know what the current ruling on that is. Kano, you have trouble reasonably playing Magic now, and we aren't even an hour in. Oh, yes, Waking the Trolls. Yeah, that's a... You know what? Waking the Trolls seems good. We can do red-green. We can do, like, Ramp and Stone Rain, and that gives us, like, Monvuli Acid Moss. I'm game. This sounds good. Let's do it. Waking the Troll. So that'll be our payoff. parts of the 24-hour stream could be chill and chat. That's true. I might have to take a break and like stream making food or something, or get food delivered. All right, we're gonna need red green troll Ponza. What about that troll that dies? It turns into a wild growth? Probably not. Doggo stream. I don't have a second camera, or I would set up a camera for his bed. We're gonna need. What are we gonna need? Is Great Creator and Liquid Metal worth it this time? Probably. We're trying to be... Why is it called Ponza, and where does that name originate? It relates to a sandwich. I'm not even joking. It does relate to a sandwich. You'd have to Google it because I don't remember. We're going to do lifting stream. I don't have the equipment, or I would. Oh, it's a pizza. Okay. Just clip a GoPro to his collar. You get a nice close-up view of his butt, I betcha. Okay, so we need Boom and Bust. We need Cleansing Wildfire. Probably to use on ourselves rather than our opponent. We need the Indestructible lands, which means we need Dark Steel. Probably just a couple so we don't fold the Artifact Hate. We're going to need a red pizza with big chunks of meat, if you recall correctly. Raelin would probably know better than I did, so I almost guarantee that he's correct. Why don't they just call it Gruel? Because Ponza... Ponza's like kind of a historic name. It's why some decks were called like Xerox back in the day instead of like blue cantrip combo. We need Cascading Cataracts. 4. Then we need some red fetches. Suggested a card, Streamer Slam Dunk a playset. Yeah, I kind of did, didn't I? Stomping Ground, same reason for the Paladin Storm Cheerio. Somebody named it and it became popular. Yeah, for sure. It's like all the cards were like 0 cost. It looks like a bunch of Cheerios. Can't figure out how to donate using the phone app. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I've never used Twitch. I think there's actually a donation link. If you want to donate directly, I think there's actually a linked donation link in the Twitch panels, but I don't remember. I haven't looked at them forever. Quick summon Albo, Noxon, and the other Italians to explain Ponza. Let's see. We need some mountains. Just a couple, and then we need some forests. Probably more than 0. Why is it not showing basic lands? Oh, because I typed plural. And then I want like a Cinder Glade or 2. Hand motions required. We'll do Bloodstained Mire. We're going to run a lot of lands in this list. And then I want like an Arid Mesa or 2. When I do donate channel points for a league, do you stream it or record it for a video? Generally, depending on the deck, I've done both. If it's a deck that requires a lot of time and brain power, like if it was Time Warps or if it was Eggs, I would generally save it and do a video and shout out and mention, hey, so-and-so donated and asked me to do this. If it's a deck that I can reasonably play on stream, then I'll do it on stream. And it's like, it becomes the next in queue kind of a deal in that scenario. Would it be nice to land destruction on turn 2 with a Lanahuar or Utopia? I should probably be running Utopia Sprawl. Or Arboreal Grazer, actually. Because we do want to try and sneak in some lands as best we can quickly. Then we need like some payoffs at the top. So I'm going to add some Chandra Torch of Defiance because it's kind of an all-around what we want to be doing here. It takes us from 4 to 6 for the Waking the Trolls. It also helps us draw cards and kind of maintain what we're doing. 18 grazers. If you see a bunch of a particular common, it's only because I drafted that set a lot. It's not because I went out of my way to get them. Are you saving them for soup? Should run Explore Growth Spiral instead of Cleansing. I can run Explore, but Cleansing also has the offensive capabilities versus my opponent's deck. If they're playing Tron, they're going to be real sad. I mean, am I really going to do that in a deck full of Stone Rains? Maybe not, but... Utopia plus Arbor Elf? I don't think I want to be playing Arbor Elf in this deck. I'm not a huge fan of the whole Arbor Elf thing right now. Alright, I dabbed 3 times. That's why the account I don't use has like 1 million chittering rats on it. Nice. Whoa! Oh. Oh my gosh, I misread that. I was like, Kramon Ken, you donated 20 subs, what? Thank you for donating a sub. I'm sure Phoenix appreciates it. It gave me a heart attack. It's Sigma's fiance's birthday. Do not bother Sigma today, okay? Or his wife or his significant other. Don't bother Sigma. Thank you, Clayton, for donating 100 bits. Much appreciated. Troll over elf, I get it. All right. We need... Hang on. Wait, they actually have a birthday? Jod, is there any decks that could reasonably run Sarkhan Fireblood? Yes, actually, there is a looting... There's a deck that actually uses like Glorybringer and Thundermaw Hellkite as top end that actually plays Sarkhan Fireblood. And thank you for reminding me that card exists, Jod, because that's actually a card I want to play at some point. Giving you the choice between 8-Rack or Mardu Dredge. If you've got a Mardu Dredge list, please send it to me, because I will play that after I'm done playing this deck. We need some removal sweepers main. Fine. I'm going to go down to 2 Waking the Trolls. And we're going to run a place at a Lightning Bolt, and then we're going to call this good. I'll build a sideboard for it really quick. We need Shatter Spree. Is it dragons actually might be fun? Some kind of dragon tribal deck. Call it good. Yeah, I know. We need Nature's Claim? At least 2. Then we'll do Gaia's Blessing, because, you know, if you're a mill deck, I just don't think you should win. If you're playing against me playing this deck, we'll put 2 Gaia's Blessing in the side. The Fog Frog. No way this wins a game. Oz, do you not remember the last deck you said that about? And then we'll put in like a playset of Surgical Extraction. We're destroying lands, right? Oh, I know what we need. We need a Crumble to Dust. That's what we need. Perfect. It's not about winning. It's about sending a message. All right, so let me get another Waking the Trolls. I'm going to have to restart the client, and then we will take this directly into a 2-man queue. And I am super stoked about this. Put some surgicals in the side so we can board them in when we shouldn't. Well, we did play against terrible decks that day. It's always an option. Oh, hang on. Waking the Trolls. Psychological damage is even more devastating than infect. I concur. Orfeo, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. Your support is wonderful. The hype train has started. We are 69% the way to level 2 hype train with 4 minutes remaining. Waking the Trolls is what you do when you post on your Discord that you're streaming. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to restart the client. So y'all are going to have to look at a zoomed in bit of my ugly mug here. And while it is restarting, I will update Stream Decker. Whoa, Clayton, thank you for gifting a sub. Much appreciated. Oh my gosh, I'm juggling too many things. I think this is already my most successful stream ever, so thank you so much. Come on, Stream Decker, don't crash on me. Alright, set as current. Sweet. Do we need to have a... Maybe I should... Didn't they have a... like, different... not PogChamp Pog emotes for a while? Is that still a thing? I know everybody took the removal of that. A few people in my Discord took the removal of that emote kind of hard. Is there a way that I can offer a replacement? Tarek, thank you for cheering 300 bits. Much appreciated. So, we're going to go to this Rain of Salt deck. Komodo Hype is the new PogChamp equivalent. Okay. Fair enough. Now I know. I did not before that. So, alright, we're playing a deck that is just about only Stone Rains. And we're going to try and make some people sad. Dragon Tribal, whenever, however that needs to happen. You got it. I'm going to have to start a queue. I don't want to play Demir Mill. I want to play my Rain Assault deck. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Alright. Top end Dragonstorm? Oh, we could make Dragonstorm a thing. Jod, are you familiar with a card called Dragonstorm? Because I think you might like the card Dragonstorm. It should be called Bonza's Scheme. I think in the Twitch chat it's !card name. It used to be one of the like de facto Storm decks, if I remember. There we go. I never knew I needed something so much and not known it. Thank you, Thymos, for being on that. I appreciate it. Also, welcome, Thymos. Glad to have you. Let me make sure that the Ponza deck is set as the current deck. It should be. I can't see how to set it as my current deck. Is it not my current deck? All right. Okay, I'm going to leave up the actual deck list while we're waiting for some unfortunate soul to join. But, yeah. Alright, Judd. Do you want Dragon Storm or do you want Dragon Tribal? I will let you go back and change your redemption now that you know this exists, if it is your desire. Both. Is that really a card? Yeah. It really is. City of Ass is a card. It's from the original Unhinged or Unglued? I'd like to see Sarkhan in the deck, but I can't resist anything named Storm. Oh, jeez. This two-man queue does not want to fire today. And yes, we need to wait for a 2-man queue, because if I play this in tournament practice, people will just leave. So Stormcrow. The hype train was completed at level 1. Thank you, everybody. Much appreciated. Pick whichever one you think would be the most devastating. All right. All right. All right. I would love to play first. I think it's necessary for this deck for me to play first. Oh, yes. Perfect. Oh, I think I set the limit on the redemption twice per stream. Because there was a stream that I got like 5 redemptions, and I was like, I don't know how I can possibly get this to everybody. So I will have to move that restriction. I'm sorry. So we're going to fetch with Arid Mesa. Get a Stomping Ground untapped. And play Arboreal Grazer. Putting a Mountain into play tapped so they don't suspect anything. Pass the turn. Sinkhole would be broken in Modern, right? Oh, almost certainly. Opponent starts Bauble. Plays a Bloodstained Mire. Cracks Bloodstained Mire. Gets a Watery Grave untapped. And Inquisitions. They can't take Boom and Bust. Laughs and 60k Skulls. Wonderful, Tarek. Looking forward to it. Jod, thank you for stepping... thank you for stopping by. I'll try my best to build Dragonstorm. Alright, we untap. Opponent draws a card. We draw Stomping Ground. Play Darksteel Citadel. Boom. Pass the turn. Swing 0. We're sending a message. But it plays Polluted Delta, fetches. I really hope we resolve this Chandra and don't get Thought Seized. Oh no! Who could have seen this? Alright, we only have like a 70% chance to top deck a Stone Rain. And we didn't. Sad face. I needed to play Cinderglade there. I don't have 2 basics. But I don't have a lot of 5 drops, so it's not like that matters. Opponent untaps. Plays a Bloodstained Mire. Cracks Bloodstained Mire. This deck might win a game. Reasonable. Gets a Steam Vents. Watch Kano draw a 5-drop. That would be impressive. I am getting ahead of myself. We get a Cascading Cataracts, so play Cinderglade tapped, pass the turn. Now we just need to draw Awaken the Trolls. That's all we need. It can win, but can Kano? The real questions being asked. Opponent plays a Gurmag Angler. Almost certainly has a Stubborn Denial, but we draw Fulminator Mage, which can't be Stubborn Denialed. Play Fulminator. And play Cataracts. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. A sideboard card in the main? Preposterous. Opponent plays a Death Shadow. Goes to combat. Attacks for 5. Block with Fulminator. Nuke Steam Vents. Opponent floats red mana. Teamer Battle Rage. Oh gosh, okay. Well, we draw Cleansing Wildfire. I will use Cleansing Wildfire's ability. We'll get a Mountain. We draw a Grazer. Play Grazer. Pass the turn. Concede because we can't win. Yeah, no, I probably should. Quick, break his red land. Opponent attacks for 11. I'm going to block there. We untap. Weaken Armageddon. Alright, concede. This deck needs some Chalice of the Void in the side. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's the case. I'm going to bring in Crumble to Dust over a Violent Impact. And I think some Fog Frogs. I'll cut the other Violent Impact and... Should Armageddon. Never concede. I need to cut one more card. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but I'll just bring in one Fog Frog. Alright, I would like to play first. No ramp. No early game stuff. I'm going to keep this. This, in theory, actually has some decent power. Cut Awakening, because we're not going to make it to late game unless we do. Reasonable. I'm going to keep this hand. I'm going to put back a fetch land, I think. This feels like a matchup we should have boarded in Surgical incorrectly. Start Stomping Ground tapped. Pass the turn. If you have 2 City of Asses, you can ramp. That card is sweet. That's true. You can also cast, I think it's Little Girl for half white mana. You found my Patreon. Oh my god, I forgot I have a Patreon. I don't think anyone has ever subscribed to my Patreon, ever. I made it on the off chance I would ever need it, but... Dry Bomber, welcome. I do, but I have never ever actually used it. Made it back in the day, ambitiously thinking I might need it, but such a time has never come. Oh gosh, I need to actually go back and make sure that I don't have anything crazy on there. That is if I can log into it. That is if I can log into it. I cannot log into it at this time. We untap and draw Grazer. Play Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. He took the boom because I could have targeted my fetch land with it. We'll get a forest. Commence the Rain of Stone. Already sub on Twitch, you want more of my money? That's why I've never advertised the Patreon. I honestly was like, people have been, you know, donating enough through Twitch and things like that that I probably don't need to go for the Patreon. Also, at the time that I made it, I had basically no interest in my channel. You can't join. I should probably get it into a decent state in case that's something that people actually want to do. Bone Daddy has told me several times before that I need to do it, but I have not. Thank you. Thank you. I will get around to that next. Death Shadow. Play Fulminator. Pass the turn. The best thing about Fulminator is it's a Stone Rain that can't be negated. He stopped using his Patreon because his OnlyFans took off. Sadly, OP doesn't need much land to operate, but surely he's getting the message. Agreed. Alright, we'll give him the old Chump Block. The Chump Block and Stone Rain. Opponent clings to dust our Stone Rain. We take no damage. Come on, untapped land. I forgot to put Monvuli Acid Moss in this deck. Just show them Chalice on one. Agreed. I actually think that that's probably a card we should legitimately have in the sideboard for this deck. Okay, opponent Gurmag Anglers. We untap. We draw Molten Rain. That we can't... Alright, you know what? Molten Rain, they're basic. Show them we mean business. Azorius Charm to give it lifelink? Isn't it not creatures you control? Or is it creatures target player controls? Acidic Slime is also reasonable green land destruction. Used to main deck Deflecting Palm and Burn because everybody or your local scene was on Etron or Shadow variants. Creatures you control gain lifelink. So you can't use it against Death Shadow, unfortunately. We untap. Alright, alright. In reality, we probably should be about 23 lands in this deck. Acidic Slime Conjurer's Closet. Oh, you know what? Grove of the Burn Willows probably actually deserves a slot in this deck because we're not trying to burn them out. We're trying to blow up their lands. So actually the sideboard for this deck probably should look something like this. And then probably not Surgical should be our Grave Hate of choice. We should probably be playing like Tormods and Relic. It's very unlikely that Surgical would be happening at a time that it would have been relevant, but... Whew. I'll be brewing more with this deck because this is fun. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Now, we gotta add Orfeo, I believe. No, Clayton. Somebody requested Mardu Dredge. So I'm gonna play Mardu Dredge. Yeah, I'd have to actually adjust the sideboard to probably use like Force of Vigor or something if we're going to be playing Chalice and not so many 1-drops. Probably cut down on the 1-drops in the deck too. Can you do Dragonstorm too? If we get around to it, I'd be happy to try and brew Dragonstorm. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Because you really only have to cast it like Storm Count 1 or 2. Boil also should be in the side for sure. Alright. Mardu Dredge time. My goodness, Moto, please. Alright, so... Need Stinkweed. Need Golgari Thug. Dark Blast. Prized Amalgam. Narcomoeba. 4 of them. And then we need Silver Smote Ghoul. And then we need Creeping Chill. Smiting Helix. Just one. Ox of Agonus. 3. Cathartic Reunion. I know the list. I've got it posted in our Discord. Merchant of the Veil. Oh, that's wrong veil. Shriek Horns. All right, Forgotten Cave. Is it just 2 Forgotten Cave? It's just 2 Forgotten Cave. Mana Confluence. 1. While I don't think the deck is better than Classic Dredge, it is the case where I have literal crap luck with Classic Mills and God luck with Mills in this version, so I prefer this one. Fair enough. We can try. We'll see. We'll see if it affects my luck at all. Inspiring Vantage. Bloodstained Mire. Generally, in a version where you're not focused on playing Loam, you tend to be a little bit faster, but a little more fragile. Wooded Foothills. Scalding Tarn. Blood Crypt. Sacred Foundry. I've been running into it a little bit more recently, but it's not really part of the metagame, I don't think. It could become part of the metagame. It's a strong deck. Alright, mountains. Alright, out of the sideboard, we need Vengeful Pharaoh. A good card. Did I spell Pharaoh wrong? I spelled Pharaoh wrong. Because I know I have this card. Yep, need a Vengeful Pharaoh. Lightning Axe. 3 Lightning Axes. Wear and Tear. Do I have Wear and Tear? I have at least 2 Wear and Tears. I need 1 more. Okay. Phonics. Wait, wasn't that a command? I thought it was. If it's not working, then the bot deleted all my commands again. Ether Sworn Canonist. All right. Oh, Scoreboard. That was the command. Thank you. Pithing Needle. 2 Pithing Needle. And then 2 Blood Moon and 2 Leyline. All right, I need to get literally 1 Wear and Tear. Yeah, we got some Lightning Axes in the sideboard. It's an additional discard outlet that helps us destroy creatures. Okay, there we go. Cool. I have enough tickets and such. Alrighty, we're going to get a... Yeah, Faithless Looting, no kidding. Too bad that card's been banned. I need Wear and Tear. It actually took a whole ticket. How do you have an odd 2 play points? Good question. I have no idea. Oh, it's because your leftover qualifier points, I think, get given to you as play points. Burning Inquiry does almost the same thing. Usually. Alright, we've got ourselves a Mardu Dredge list. Allow me to update Stream Decker with that really quick. It's a real shame you don't reliably make green mana. Ray of Revelation is super cool in these decks. Sometimes it actually is like a complete blowout if you happen to have that card in your sideboard, like Ancient Grudge. But for enchantments. There was an Is-It Dredge with Tome Scour and Burning? Really? I guess that makes sense. What'd you think of Baumat to dump your hand after like 2 mana? I bet you that would also be powerful. But it relies on playing Baumat early. Alright. I promised a league with Mardu Dredge. So it is time to play a league with Mardu Dredge. I might have to run up and grab my water bottle here in a second. Don't know what Serenity is, actually. I'm going to be right back while I grab my water bottle. I thought I brought it down here. I did not. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Stop lying about what I'm doing. All right. Round 1, here we go. We'll play first. I mean, we have Shriekhorn. Something tells me we can probably mulligan for a better hand than just relying on Shriekhorn. Like a hand with a Cathartic or something. Like this hand. I'll keep this hand. Put back Wooded Foothills. And we'll start Arid Mesa. Fetch with Arid Mesa. We'll get a Blood Crypt. Play Shriekhorn. First hand was Pseudo Mull to 6 with Chill. That's fair. We basically upgraded that hand by turning it into a Cathartic Reunion and dropping a land. Opponent starts Mountain. Soulscar Mage, huh? Mill ourself. Smiting Helix, that seems fun. Untap. Mill ourself. Silver Smote Ghoul. Alright, go to our main. Arid Mesa. Fetch Arid Mesa. Get a Sacred Foundry untapped. And Smiting Helix. You are definitely my first vocally. You're the first one that I know of. But strangely enough, I actually have a lot of European viewers, and I'm not sure why. I've got like 4 or 5 of my viewers that talk to me that are, oh my god, Orfeo! Thank you for tipping $44.44. Much appreciated. It's not my birthday. But thank you. Oh, Orfeo, holy hell. Thanks, man. It may not be my birthday, but let me tell you, it feels like it. Oh, I need some water. Oh, I did not. Yeah, it didn't show up on my console either. I just got the big notification in the corner. What was the message? Oh, man. You guys are... you guys are wild. Does anyone know what happened to the stunt double who got hit by a beer keg the other day? What happened? Opponent is playing real slow, but they're thinking about it. He was bamboozled. Oh my god. Try bomber. Try bomber, please. Oh, dude. Orfeo, I'm not over that. I want you to know I'm not over that. I am absolutely floored. So thank you. Still bribe me into looking into Boros Storm after this. If you have a list for Boros Storm, go ahead and throw it in deck suggestions. I will get around to it. I don't know if it's this stream. I don't know if it's coming up soon as a Mad Meta. But it will happen, I promise. Yes, Phoenix, who's there? No, Phoenix. It's too obvious. Yeah, go ahead and post it in the Discord and I'll get to it. The deck suggestions channel is where, when I am delirious and can't remember where decks are, I tend to check there first. So if I don't get to it tonight, I will get to it soon. Please let meme shot resolve. I know, right? Maybe they're just like, oh, Dredge, can't handle it. I was really surprised that Smiting Helix was that good. Because I kind of expected Mardu Dredge, to run one, but I didn't expect to get one and have it be that good versus a burn deck. I did feel bad to shock for it, though. Maybe we should be playing Gemstone Mine as a mana or a life lossless way to get white mana and red mana. Nah, Lightning Helix is busted. Fair enough. That is a fair assessment. It's a good card. Same with Smiting Helix. We're playing... Oh, yes, Inspiring Vantage. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I did see them in the list. I did put them in the list, but... when I play so many decks so quickly, I tend to forget individual cards. Gemstone Mine works better in the loam package to fetch it. That's true. Did opponent concede to their own gut shot? This might be the meteorite victory. Opponent's house was struck by a meteorite, and therefore they're no longer able to play Moto. You could always run the red-white pathway if you had 4 Vantage already. That's a good call, too, on that one. That's something probably worth considering if we want to kind of drop down on fetches a little bit, because we're not playing Loam. I could see that being a thing. Did opponent message me? Opponent messaged me and said, "Be right back, I'm dying." Get well soon, opponent. I don't know why you would... I hope you're not actually dying. Well, there's also... We only have so many fetchable lands, I think, right? Oh, he's in the stream laughing. Reasonable. Did we just witness a murder? Rip OP. You could definitely build this deck and have 99% of the cards with the regular Dredge, too. Gun Gale Online. That's a sequel to, like, Sword Art, isn't it? Maybe your opponent was watching you try and keep a hand of 7 with scales. I tried to click keep, but I clicked mulligan twice. Help. Oh, man. Have I ever told you guys how much I love my Twitch chat? You guys are great. Yeah, Bone Daddy, in the scales video, I tried to keep a hand of 7, and I clicked mulligan at least twice while being confused as to why I wasn't keeping the hand of 7. And then, yeah, that absolutely happened. It was very embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Kanotic energy. Pure kanotic energy. Oh my gosh, Orfeo. Oh my gosh. Kanotic energy. I love it. Send help. What is this clip? Why didn't it open the clip? Why didn't it open the clip? Kano, more like cannot keep a hand of 7. Bone, stop. I'm gonna die. Can now has the record for most games lost to time warping opponent and fastest punt in the league. With the one accidental mull was comedy gold. Kano topped himself with comedy platinum. It's something that happens embarrassingly many times. And like, I was actually like really worried after doing that mulligan in hard scales. I was like, oh my god, people are gonna think I'm intentionally this bad. Like, like I'm just doing it for the rage clicks or something. Oh, jeez. They have not responded. And it is just about at the 10-minute mark. I really hope they're okay. Did someone tell the opponents about the accidental mulligan? Thanks. I'll go look at it now. I tried to click keep, but I clicked mulligan twice. Help. I tried to click keep. Wow. Opponent, Little Miss Hiss, I hope you're okay. Alright. Moving on to round 2. Quick call Watsy in the DCI. You should ask them if they're being myrtled. Kano professional match fixer extraordinaire. Oh gosh. Best deck, every undefeated. Let's retire. Like the Helix Pinnacle deck? That's literally undefeated? Oh my gosh. I'm like... Oh man, I gotta drink some more water. You're making me laugh too much. Helix Pinnacle League never. Ugh. Alright, round 2. No Helix Pinnacle is a memes-tested, Omanite-approved deck. I could see it as a win condition in, like, Simic turns. Actually legitimate win condition. I want a cue card that says target player loses and then watch Kano punt. Yeah. You just have to generate 40 mana a turn. Yeah, no kidding, right? Can you, like, Vorl of the Hull clade it? Does that work? Alright. I can keep this. We got Shriekhorn. We got a Dredge kill spell. Did Kano straight up Fatal Push his opponent? I have no idea. They just messaged me, I'm dying, and then timed out. Very disconcerting. Opponent starts Horizon Canopy, Noble Hierarch. Will Dark Blast, Noble Hierarch, pass the turn. Imagine killing your opponent with their own gut shot. Dredge Dark Blast. We will Creeping Chill. Main phase. Play Shriekhorn. Shriekhorn ourself. And then play Mana Confluence, pass the turn. Take an extra turn. If this is your 7th turn in a row, you win. I'm pretty sure that card is called Approach of the Second Sun. Opponent attacks us for 2. We go to 19. Dark Blast to get it in the grave. Then we untap, mill ourselves. Then we dredge Golgari Thug. We get a Narcomoeba. How many cards do I have in my grave? 9? Okay, Big Brain. Big Brain plays. Crack Scalding Tarn, so we have another card to dump to the Ox here. Then we target all of our non-dredge cards. And Dark Blast, I guess. Play the Ox. Dump our hand. Dredge Stink. Golgari Thug. And a land, I guess. Creeping Chill my opponent. Pass the turn. We get back Silver Smote Ghoul, which triggers Prized Amalgam. Kano Big Braino. Oh, jeez. Opponent concedes. Throne of Eldrano. Oh my god. Alright, so versus... Alright, I need help. Versus Death and Taxes. Do we bring in Lightning Axe? It might be relevant because we play a billion fetch lands, and it kills In Before Rest in Peace. Probably should bring in Wear and Tear in that case, actually. Don't mind me, I'm just going to pop off after every game win. Let's go! Need the Wear and Tears. Alright, stop dredging up the past. The puns. Why? Okay, so we're going to bring in Wear and Tear. What do we side in / out? I've never played this deck before. I keep hearing notifications like I'm getting messages somewhere, but I don't see any, so the accurate question is why not? I think what this means is we're probably going to cut like a Narcomoeba. And then keep some Cathartic. Cathartic seems good. So does Ox. It's just one piece of advice. Say no. Helix can probably be cut. I could see that. Narco, Dark Blast, and a Merchant. I'll trim one Dark Blast. I'll keep the 3 merchants though. Maybe I shouldn't have cut the Dark Blast because we're kind of light on Dredge as it is. We'll keep this. We got a Dredger and a way to dump it. Need to find an armature rapper. An amateur rapper to rap about Kano and his playstyle. 50 sub goal, Kano raps. Oh gosh. Hooked on Phonics wins again. Alright, opponent has Mirren Crusader. That's real scary. Discard Golgari Thug and Dredge. Get a Narcomoeba. Pass the turn. We untap. It's so hard to find something that rhymes with Mulligan. Dredge Thug. There's another Narcomoeba. Okay. Okay, though, Kano wants us to refrain, so why not see his main goal be to say no? Oh my god. Bloodstained Mire. We're gonna fetch up a Blood Crypt. And play Thug. Go to combat, hit our opponent for 1. Dull again. Opponent cycles a Horizon Canopy. Plays a second Noble Hierarch. They're attacking for 4. I'm going to chump with Narcomoeba. We untap. We draw Scalding Tarn. Play Scalding Tarn. Crack Scalding Tarn. We'll get a Sacred Foundry? Untapped. Play Silver Smote Ghoul. Go to combat. Attack for 1. Yeah, I think we got unlucky this game as well. I'm going to just hope that my opponent doesn't draw too much good stuff, and then like we just top deck a Cathartic Reunion and then blow them off the face of the planet. Why does this version not have a Conflagrate? Oh, I guess because it's not that good without Loam. That makes sense. We just got pathed. There goes the Narcomoeba. We have no basics left. Alright, here comes the double strike. Have you considered mulliganing your opponent out of the match? Let's hope the opponent accidentally concedes. Hey, my opponent's not me. I have no untapped mana that doesn't cost me life. If I had a basic land in hand, I could Creeping Chill and then live. So we're going to Desperation cycle Forgotten Cave. Desperation Haggle Merchant of the Veil. Discarding Golgari Thug. Dredging Thug. Creeping Chill, we live! Okay. Now we Sacred Foundry, Shock. Then we get back the Ox. Someone said for the Kano sub-tournament, a rule set where you must mulligan to 0 every game. Okay, let's get rid of all of these cards we don't care about. Get back. Ox. Dump our hand. Dredge. What? That was a super lame dredge. Alright, go to combat. Attack for 4. We can cast Merchant to block next turn. That's true. Ox can also block. Unless my opponent has a path, in which case we're just done. Oh, I could have cast Ox to block last turn. I just forgot that was a thing that could happen. You have to have at least one major punt a game. Holy crap, we're dead. Maul of the Skyclaves, OP. Alright, I'm bringing back, I think I'll bring back Narcomoeba. And we're going to cut a Wear and Tear. I'm only going to bring in 2. I still want it. Oh, we do want Dark Blast because our opponent is playing a lot of X1s as well. You know what? We're going to YOLO on 1 Wear and Tear and regret it. We are absolutely Dunyan Rings there. Like the axes or some number of them. I should have, but it's too late now. We have no way to get any of these cards into our grave. We're going to mulligan. Much better. Keep, put back a Creeping Chill. And we will start, I would agree with you, but I watched you play Battle of Wits. Alright, we're going to start Scalding Tarn. Fetching up a Sacred Foundry, untapped. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Razor Verge Thicket. Made me real nervous hovering over the keep button. Alright, Merchant of the Veil. We will discard a Stinkweed Imp. Dredge. Alright, then we untap. And we Dredge. And we Creeping Chill, which will give us Prized Amalgam and Silver Smote Ghoul. Play Blood Crypt tapped. Pass the turn. Silver Smote Ghoul returns end of turn, triggering Prized Amalgam. Just checking to see if I can sub with Prime yet. Not till the 27th. Catch this all tomorrow since my internet at home sucks. Till I get Starlink in. No worries. There goes Rest in Peace. So we're probably boned. Go to combat. Attack for 3. There's 1 Wear and Tear in this deck. And we're never gonna find it. Literal rip. Skyclave Apparition? How am I supposed to beat that? Something about YOLO Wear and Tear. We untap. Your stream is always so stressful. It's like most of us are like, please don't punt this, while at the same time going, yes, a punt. Basic Land Shark, raiding with a party of 4. Thank you, just in time to see me absolutely scoop this up. Oh, man. Glad to have you and your raiding party. I could have sacked to draw, yes, that's true. We're going on to round 3. Alright, round 3, here we go. Born in the stress, molded by it. We don't even sweat until we mulligan to 2. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember when I mulliganed to 2 with Tron and won? Yeah, this is a good keep. Kano makes mono B and only puts in islands. Entire chat, yes, this is what we are here for. Thoughtseize resistant. Yeah, I suppose we are. Oh, man. Please take your time sideboarding next game. Yes, I will do a little bit better. That was embarrassing. Sorry, I black out when you play Tron. Oh no, I just played against Dredge and I am bitter. Can OP tell us a story? Kano about to 5-0 by mass murdering his opponents? No, that is absolutely not true. What's the command again? I think it's we hate Tron. Exclamation point we hate Tron, or Tron our hero, or I don't remember. Opponent is also playing an Aether Vial deck. Holy crap, we're up to almost 30 viewers. Thank you, everybody, and welcome everybody new. We could prefer the term quietly disappear our opponents. That doesn't happen! I mean, the last guy took a shot to the gut when he mysteriously disappeared. He just, like, cast gut shot, messaged me I'm dying, and then didn't come back. Does that work? Can you, oh man, can you chain commands like that? Whew, that was weird. It was like my pectoral muscle twitched and it felt like I was having a heart attack. Kano is secretly the Vladimir Putin of Magic. Poofing people out of existence. They don't quietly disappear, they message us first. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Forget COVID, Kano's YFNM attendance is down. Oh, you guys. Oh man. Alright, mill again. Man, I'm dying. You too, basic land shark. Oh man. Alright, go to main. Cathartic reunion time. Discard Thug and Thug. Dredge. 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 Alright. Get back some Narcomoebas. Today, a lot of spots at the Pro League open and casters are wondering why. It's a real shame that more expensive to DDoS opponents than it is to hire hitmen, but it's just business. Oh, man. You guys are relentless. Oh. Alright, opponent's Violent and a 1-drop. It's a giver of runes. They untap, Aether Vial ticking up. Where do you think the donations go? Oh man. Leon and Arbiter for our opponent. And they're passing. We untap, Shriekhorn ourselves. Get back a Narcomoeba. Then we draw Dredging Imp. We get a Creeping Chill. We go to main. Then we Cathartic Reunion. Dumping 2 imps. A player may lose any time if they die and cannot continue the game. What? Dredge, dredge, dredge. Go to combat. We all know Kano isn't Agent 47. The beard alone gives it away. Oh, Jesus, dude. I truly have the greatest Twitch chat. And maybe disguised when we checked his neck for the barcode. If it's a state-based action, that means my last words are, I will hold my priority. That was really uncomfortable. Oh, man. This chat's off the hook most of the time. Now, if we could just draw a Sacred Foundry. Nobody tell Kano he's about to mill himself. Opponent attacks us for 3. That's fine. Oh, 7, actually. They're going to gain 4 here. Judge, he's slow dying. He's on the clock. Tell him to play faster. Oh my god. I hurt. I physically hurt right now. Alright, we untap. Do we dredge? Do we not dredge? We dredge. We get a Creeping Chill and a Narcomoeba. I'm glad it turned out okay. Knocks on, it's going. Yeah, we just flunge. Well, I don't think we have any Sacred Foundries or Inspiring Vantages left to draw. I also think we're probably just dead on the swing back. Kano's chat's so good we physically cause him pain. That's true. Oh man, I am gonna get to the point where it's like I'm not gonna be actually capable of laughing anymore. Oh. Opponent goes to 6. We get a discard. I guess it's an amalgam. Opponent untaps. How many... Okay, we've used 3 Creeping Chills. So presumably there's 1 left. Scared to watch you play turns. I don't think I'll be able to play turns tonight. Whew. That will have to be a coming soon. Opponent attacks us for 8. They're going to go up to 10. That's fine. We're not going to block. He's never been not broken in one way or another. Too real, Phoenix. It's too real. Sorry. Oh, man. We untap. Do we dredge? Let's see if we can draw a white land. Nope. Should have dredged. Was that lethal if I would have dredged? I hope not. Go to combat. Oh, man. If we joke too much about Kano being a hitman, we're going to become Kano. Oh, gosh. Have my finger on the punt button. My current working theory is that most creatures currently in play are actually ex-opponents. What? What did I just... I sent them all to the Shadow Realm. Like, it's some... Pretty sure that was a plot of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode. When you're Kano, every button is the punt button. So my opponent's taking 8 damage, but gaining 4 here. Oh my god. I think this is the most successful stream I've ever had, and probably the most catastrophic for my lungs and muscles. We're better to hide the evidence in front of a live streaming audience. I'll discard a stinkweed imp. Opponent. Yeah, no. We've lost this race. We're gonna go to game 2. It's that freaking batter skull. So, sideboard, we're bringing in Wear and Tear, and we're bringing in a Lightning Axe. We are gonna go down some number of Dark Blasts, a Smiting Helix, 1 Merchant, 1 Narcomoeba. We should give our opponent a good memory to end with. Oh, man. I think I'm only going to bring in 2 Lightning Axes. But we're going to try it like that. Oh, welcome. If you're new and you don't normally watch this stream, I'm Kano. Apparently my chat thinks I'm a hitman with a very popular OnlyFans page. Neither of those things are accurate or real. It is also not my birthday, and I would suggest that you consider hitting the follow button, because it would mean the world to me if you did. Oh my gosh. If you like hanging out with the people in Twitch chat, also consider joining the Discord. If you haven't yet, !Discord will get you a link. He admits to the grinder by omission. I don't have a grinder page either. Kano, why you lying? Oh, man. Oh. Oh, it hurts. It physically hurts. When Kano goes in for round 2, does he say, I'm taking an extra turn, baby? Would you say you cannot confirm or deny these allegations? Play the Grind Clock mill deck. Grind Clock Dice Factory. It's more like Grind Clock Nice Factory. I'll see myself out. It's just... Alright. We'll play first. Perfect. Keep. Oh, alright. You know all the comments you leave in your code, we call them K-notes. Oh, man. Opponent now mysteriously disconnects and concedes. In this episode, streamer literally dies from laughing after his OP mysteriously dies. Yeah, I'm getting pretty lightheaded. You know what else rhymes with clock? Rock! Oh. So we're going to start with Lightning Axe, pitching Stinkweed Imp. Normally his notes in his code are either insults of the person who wrote the previous garbage or apologies for the new garbage. That is way too accurate to be a joke. We dredge a bunch. Okay. So we definitely are going for the cathartic reunion play here. Glock, Kano's murder weapon of choice. setting an all-time record for most potential people killed in a modern league. All right, ditch Stinkweed, Dinch, Merchant of the Veil. How many of us come for the chat, not the Kano? Don't worry, I won't be offended. Dredge, Creeping Chill. Pass the turn, we get a bunch of stuff back. Play the NCIS music. Opponent played Rest in Peace, but it was a turn too late. We untap. Play a Mountain, and we will cast Stinkweed Imp. Honestly, when you guys started rhyming stuff with clock, all I could think of was Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse pulled out a Glock. I don't know why, but that's all I can think of. The 2021 new virus, the Kano Moto. We're all watching Patient Zero. It's actually in the TOS, not responsible for black magic. Opponent, Skyclave Apparition. And concedes. Alright, well that was successful. Run it back. The mouse from If You Give a Mouse a Cookie is gonna go John Wick. Oh man. I think we got a mulligan until we get like a Wear and Tear. Tempting. There we go. Okay. So we'll put back Wear and Tear and we put back Creeping Chill. We need to start Scalding Tarn, fetch Blood Crypt. It's a round chamber, but you can't tell time on this, mother. World's most aggressive mouse. Jesus. Scalding Tarn, fetch Blood Crypt. Play Shriekhorn. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. They play a Plains. Stoneforge. Mill ourself. Alright, Stoneforge resolves. Rat Tribal with gun. Yes, he has arrived and taken his seat. We draw Golgari Thug because I didn't mill. I'm good at this game. Play Thug. Kano's currently playing Murder Story. What? The last thing I think people are usually in here loading into a match with Kano here is a click of a window opening. Alright, Aether Vial. What did they reveal? Was it Batterskull? It was Batterskull. Alright, they are passing. We had 100 punts! Noxon, gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Much appreciated. You are one of the greatest contributors to the channel, and I really appreciate your support. Mill ourself again. And we will dredge Stinkweed Imp. And we dredge a bunch of things that don't actually give us any value. Alright. Oh, no. Turn off F6. I'm lagging. Turn off F6. Okay, cool. Pass the turn. We're gonna... I think I actually have to save Wear and Tear to see if my opponent plays Rest in Peace next turn. Forgot to get you a birthday present, so I had to get creative. Thanks. It's not my birthday, but it sure feels like it today. Thanks, Noxon. Half expected you to accidentally concede. Oh man, how low is the bar now? Expected me to accidentally concede. I thankfully have not done that yet. Opponent untaps. Aether Vial ticking up. There's a bar now. I don't think I can laugh anymore. I'm just like completely tapped out. We're gonna block with. No, we're not. We're not gonna block with Thug. Because my opponent is slow rolling a Rest in Peace, and I'm psychic. Instead of people looking for punting on YouTube and finding football plays. No more laughing, only serious Hitman Kano now. Kano 47. Oh. Good morning, Agent Kano 7. Is it really a punt if you're trying to delay the game for your hitmen? Oh my goodness. You guys. Alright, let's wear the batter skull. I'll be right back. I need to find a pencil and some paper. Oh my gosh. Resident artist. Winding up for something great, I assume. We'll make him pick up the batter skull. Hey, just let it get destroyed. Interesting. Curious. We untap. We go to draw and dredge a Stinkweed Imp. Get a Narcomoeba. The spell is work, and now I'm selling bottles of Kano Laughter for $44.44 a bottle, available now. So you have Kano, Big No, and Kano more OP. Oh. Yes, use Narcomoeba's ability, please. Prized Amalgam, trigger. Go to main. Time to Ox. First ever stream of 100+ viewers ever. Got to get him to shave his head and wear the agent suit. Oh, don't go giving people ideas, man. All right, we're gonna Ox, exiling all those cards. Would hype train that? Can we get a Kano, please don't kill me emote? If you could think of a clever way to put it and honestly understand the fact that I'm not killing people. At least outside of a game of Magic. Dredge Stinkweed, Dredge Thug. Get back Narcomoeba. Trigger Amalgams. Kano, the one player I would never stream snipe. If he dresses as 47 for a stream, I will donate 47 subs for each of the 47 fallen opponents. Drain our opponent with Creeping Chill. Alright, go to combat. And then pass the turn. Because I'll never get to finish doing it. Kano is the stream sniper. Kano's retaliation for stream sniping is real sniping. Oh gosh. Now all I can think of for some reason is sniper, no sniping. Pass the turn, which I'm sure is from something actually, but it's all my brain can cobble together in its exhausted, delirious state. Kano's the sniper from Wanted. Curving bullets. Oh, man. The last thing you see is you type BRB, I'm dying. Getting fielded. No basics left. Oh no! Wait, why didn't I get back my? Never mind. There it is. It's finally my end step. You're not supposed to be over there, bub. Shooting multi-stage bullets across Utah. Casually, like, shooting Uros out of people's hands at local game stores. Just like a hole, like somebody goes to cast Uro and a hole gets blown in it. Somebody calls a judge and says, "Well, card's too heavily played to be played in this tournament." Opponent Skyclave apparitions us. They play another Aether. I gotta restart the client because it's lagging so bad. We will Dredge Thug. Creeping Chill our opponent. Go to combat. Attack. Art's unrecognizable. Sorry, bub. I have to restart the client means I have to reload. Oh, man. You guys are nuts. For some reason, I'm imagining Kano reloading a musket. Alright, hang on. I gotta restart this client. Oh my gosh. Every time we hear Kano typing, he's just sending more Bitcoin to Hitman. 108 bugs is probably a good thing. 108 is an auspicious number in Buddhism or something like that. Really? I mean, I wouldn't know. I know almost nothing about it, so. Oh. So they're going to give their opposing Giver of Runes protection from black so that their Giver of Runes survive. Golgari Thug, we're going to put Narcomoeba on top of our deck. Hey, we get a token. Get back our Silver Smote Ghouls, which get back our prized amalgam. Skyclave Apparition would have just been Skyclave Cleric if he had played against him last league. You know what's horrible? I actually did play Skyclave Cleric in the video I recorded today. We get fielded. Was that shirt given to you by a Moto programmer by chance? Nope, it was my brother for a birthday gift. Or not a birthday gift. Crap, now you got me saying birthday. I meant to say Christmas. Dredge Golgari Thug, Creeping Chill our opponent. The truth comes out. Go to combat. Swing for the fences. This game is just right-click attack all until there's nothing left to attack. Christmas is the birthday confirmed. It is not. Opponent's going to take 7 here. Opponent's blocks, I feel like, have been suspicious. Silver Smote Ghoul doesn't have to be in the grave for it to trigger on the end step, does it? Nope. Sweet. I think it's just the intervening if clause if you've gained 3 life by the end step. Opponent sus, but we all know Kano is the imposter. Oh my gosh. Confirm or deny. Kano's birthday is April 4th. Deny. More like blatant murder at this point. Alright, we won the match. We're 2-1 going into round 4 with Mardu Dredge. Oh. Only 364 more to go. Oh, man. Oh, I was not expecting that response. Are we going to win a game while our opponent literally does not die? March? Jod, you should know. It's not March. Jod's birthday is a month and a day after my birthday. That much I do know. At least I remember birthdays like a good friend, Jod. Sorry, that was like way more aggressive than I wanted to be because I'm kind of out of control at the moment. I'm trying to help you. Oh yeah, get him to guess the wrong birthday. Jod, what is your birthday? February 33rd. That's Jod's birthday. Play Arid Mesa. Why did I keep this hand? I should not have kept this hand. This is your fault, chat. You had me distracted. He's gone feral, chat. Run. Uh-oh. Rift Bolt. Fetch a mountain. Merchant. We will discard a card, and it will be Narcomoeba. We draw the other mountain. Untap. An attempt. I literally cannot keep up with chat. This is hilarious. Cycle Forgotten Cave. I don't know why I kept this hand at all. We draw Narcomoeba. Fetch Blood Crypt tapped. If we don't top deck a Dredger, I'm toast. Oh sure, blame chat. Punt. Yeah, it was definitely a punt. That's true. Jod used to show up at my bed, at the foot of my bed, at 5 in the morning. Cast Merchant. Pass the turn. Gotta get those gains. That's true, we used to lift. Used to lift together. We get bolted. Now we got this. This is man looking deader and deader the more bolts get cast. Wow, he actually diverted a lightning bolt to Merchant of the Veil. I did not expect that. Okay. Red. Red. Drop Ox and Narcomoeba. Draw 3 new cards. Okay, a Dredger. Perfect. Shock Sacred Foundry. I don't have enough cards in my grave. I'm stupid. I should have just cast Creeping Chill, but no. I was like, oh, I could just get the Oct back. Everything's fine. It hurts. I'm dying under the weight of my own lack of brain power at the moment. Okay. Price is Right game over song. All right. I would like to go first. We got a Dredger. We got 2 Dredgers. We have mana to cast it. I think we can do better. This is not better. This is a mulligan. We're going to 5. All right. If we just draw land, we're good to go. Mountain Pass. Oh, man. Opponent suspends Rift Bolt. We draw Merchant. Haggle. Discard Stinkweed Imp Dredge. Hey, value. And we didn't even mill a land. Perfect. Sissia, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. How? Why? Always. Rest in peace. Attack for 1. I didn't bring in wear and tear. Not like this. Yes, this is indeed RIP. Oh my gosh. Got him on the old 13 turn clock. We're technically to play Moto, you have to claim to be in America. Is that just because it's cheaper to ship assassins domestically, or we have confirmation that the birthday is between February 25th and August 1st? I don't know where you got that confirmation, and I will neither confirm nor deny that that is correct. Opponent attacks us for 1. We go to 13. Oh gosh, we're getting Boros Charmed. We untap. Draw an Arid Mesa. Fetch a basic mountain. Cast Stinky. Go to combat. Attack for 2. I said earlier it's coming up and not too far out. Oh yeah, I guess I did say that. I can play out Ghoul next turn. Indeed. Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna be great. We untap. Draw Prized Amalgam. Cast Silver Smote Ghoul. Go to combat. Attack for 1. Oh gosh. Never anything right. Still with the assassin jokes. Yep. Yeah, this game's over. Jod, did you see anime E-Boy Kano? Clayton drew? Alright, we're 2-2 going into the final round. You should scroll up in artwork in the Discord. Anime E-Boy Kano is a thing. I'm wearing a mock sapphire around my neck as a choker. And Jod, I sent that to our mutual professor friend, and he made that my call icon for when I text him, like the little profile picture that appears when you select a person's phone number. Opponent pulling out the clutch win by hiding its identity and playing a fast deck. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're betting it all on Shriekhorn. Soon you will have hit mana. We draw an Ox. Wooded Foothills. Fetch. Shock Blood Crypt. Play Shriekhorn. It might be in memes. It's definitely in memes. Opponent fetches up a Hollowed Fountain tapped. If not, I will send it to you after stream, because it's great. Ah, blue-white control. My arch nemesis. Untap. Mill. We draw Cathartic Reunion. Play Inspiring Vantage. Play Shriekhorn. You say that as if it's not 100% the content. Oh, man. Punt numerically. Alright, mill ourself. Mill ourself. Dredge Stinkweed Imp. Creeping Chill our opponent. We go to main. Cathartic Reunion. Discarding Stinkweed Imp and Silver Smote Ghoul. E-Boy Kano is cursed. It came around because somebody... I said something like, ew, gag, to something that somebody posted. It was something Tron related, I think. And Silver replied, or somebody replied, don't gag, E-Boy Senpai. And then Silver was like, wait. I have the power to make this real. Oh, no. Well, we got 2 3-1s. So horrible. Oh, it's so horrible. Oh, man. So we're going to mill ourselves on our upkeep. You don't need a gag reflex if it's voluntary? What does it even mean? It's terrifying. Alright, we creeping chill our opponent. And then we dredge Stinkweed Imp. Does anyone know why Dredge does not use Dangerous Wager or Flame of Keld? Mainly because you don't want to discard that many cards usually. Go to combat. The first E-Boy Hitman? What does that mean? You're just stringing words together. He paths. So we're gonna sack to dredge. Path fizzles. At end step, we get back a Silver Smote Ghoul, which then triggers our Legion of Prized Amalgams. Oh my gosh. No mountains left in the deck. We get back our other Silver Smote Ghoul. Now, even if my opponent's Supreme Verdicts, we get back 3 Prized Amalgams on their end step. It's me just stringing words together. Oh my gosh. Like, my opponent would have to have Rest in Peace and Doomscar or something here. Like, Supreme Verdict doesn't do it because we get back enough attackers to kill them. They have to have, like, Cryptic Tap, actually. That's the only thing that keeps them alive. Alright, here's our amalgams. Because this be what the dredge do. We untap. Dredge Thug. Ooh, Creeping Chill. Go to combat. Opponent opts. They could have Terminus. Miracle Terminus would be a big deal. Cryptic Tap. Alright, pass the turn. I think we're going to try and draw naturally to see if we can't draw a white land. So we can flashback Smiting Helix. Never mind. Opponent's going to probably field us and then have another Cryptic. That would be pretty good. Oh, Supreme Verdict. In that case... Dredge. Narcomoeba. 4 prized amalgam triggers. Pass the turn. God Eternal Kefnet terms with Master of Time to draw on your opponent's turns. That sounds like fun. I think after this league, I'm done playing for the night. I did make it longer. I made the stream longer, like I said I would. Because last week it was only like 2 hours because I was so exhausted. But this stream was fantastic. I want to say this now while I'm lucid, and there's still a few people here. Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream, because this was fantastic. I had so much fun. And there were so many people here today. Alright, sideboard. Definitely bringing in the wear and tear. Dark Blast probably isn't going to do much here. And I'm going to cut 1 Narcomoeba. Better enjoy yourself, damn it. Well, thank you, Speed Force Punch. I'm honestly, like, it's great. It's so much fun having you guys show up. There's always new memes, and it's so fantastic. And I'm like I'm at a loss for words and really grammar at this point, but I do mean it. Like, you guys are great. Don't worry, if the FBI questions me, I saw nothing. Oh, man. Alright, so we need a Inspiring Vantage. Oh, man. We need Inspiring Vantage, a Merchant, a Dredger, and a Wear and Tear in our opener. That's what we need. The next meme is to find Kano's Grinder tagline. Oh, gosh. You're a wonderful person even when you're only partially a person. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. You guys are great. I have the best Twitch chat ever. And the best Discord and YouTube following. Perfect. Keep. I'm convinced Kano is a clever bot that has simulated a person image and was taught to play MTG badly. I spend my Wednesday nights with a ton of guys and the cam on. Do you want to join me? Local mob boss seeks companionship. A splinter for his twin. Just get out of here. Thanks, Miha Halo. Thank you. It's been great to have you. Alright, opponent. Just play out that rest in peace that we all know you have. No? Alright. Sack, get a Sacred Foundry. Shock for the intimidation factor. Draw Stinkweed Imp. Pass the turn. Discard Stinkweed. So anyway, that's why Twin won't come back. Oh, man. Opponent plays a Field of Ruin. Don't you do it. No! I like it. I wish I was that stylish. I want to be that stylish, Clayton. That is some damn fine artwork. They can make things hard. Oh my gosh. Well, we just got completely and utterly savagely wrecked by surgical extraction. I still need to finish Wall of Bears. Oh yeah, I remember Wall of Bears. We untap. Draw Creepy Chill. I'm going to go to game 3. I don't know how I could beat a surgical. My opponent was fielding me on my draw step. It was going to be a bad time. Yep. Just wait till he hears the knock on his window. FBI, open up! I'm glad this is the last game of the league, because I can't. Great, murder wasn't enough, so now he's sending his opponents to prison. Kano's already inside, grinder tagline. I don't have a grinder. I don't. I don't have a grinder. I would like to play first. No dredge. Still no. We need a land for this to work. I am going to go to 4. Calculated risk here. We'll put back Creeping Chill, Smiting Helix, and a Silver Smoke Ghoul. Then we are going to start Forgotten Cave tapped, and we need to top deck a Dredger. Opponent plays a Celestial Colonnade. We untap, draw Bloodstained Mire, which is not a Dredge card. Play Bloodstained Mire, pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Play a Flooded Strand. Fetch. Get a Blood Crypt. How? Why? Fetch with Scalding Tarn. Get a Sacred Foundry. Cast Silver Smote Ghoul. Bone Daddy. Pass the turn. This YouTube video should be named Psychopathic MTG Streamer Murders Other Players and then loses his mind. Kano Black Haste Trampled Dredge 6/9. We untap. We draw a Shriekhorn. Play Shriekhorn. Go to combat. Attack for 3. Watch this be like the thing my blue-white opponent can't actually beat. If they go for the path, we have to Shriekhorn ourselves and then sack Silver Smote again. It's path time. Dredge. Dang it. Pass the turn. I love it. That's awesome. Why am I holding Karn? Clayton, that's so awesome. That's like, I want to make a playmat out of that. That's so dope. The old Urzatron ACP 45. Oh man, I am unbelievably flattered. Thank you. Alright, we untap. Mill ourselves. Creeping Chill our opponent. Draw, Dredge, Narcomoeba. Sigma's gonna be so sad he missed this. Oh, he'll watch the playback of this to be sure. Shock Blood Crypt. Cast Cathartic Reunion, dumping 2 thugs. Nothing screams narcissism like showing up to an LGS with a playmat featuring yourself. Honestly, I would say the same thing, but that was a piece of art that was made for me and not because I requested it. It's not him, it's Kano 47. Alright, Smiting Helix our opponent before they happen to, like, sneak away with... Pass the turn. I wonder what he'll do for next week's meme. How far will he go? Oh, man. Is that playmat? It's only me if you don't let me win. Show up in a suit and a tie. Mysteriously large bulge in pocket. It's a deck box, I assure you. It's just... Don't take any of that out of context. Don't even clip that. Don't mention the fact that that was ever said. Damn it. What is wrong with me? Teferi unsummoning Silver Smote Ghoul. A deck box filled with sniper ammunition. Kato's corrected profile have a mysteriously large bulge. I'll Shriekhorn my opponent. Oh. We draw. Creeping Chill. Go to combat. will kill Teferi, but I think it's probably over. Is it a grenade in your deck box, or are you just happy to see me? That is really confusing. Play Silver Smoke Ghoul. Pass the turn, but I'm pretty sure this is over. We milled land and Narset Parter of Veils. The thing you told me not to. Alright, and with that, I'm going to scoop it up. Oh, man. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. It's just, it was my water bottle. It's my big vacuum sealed water bottle. Oh, man. Thank you, everybody. Bone Daddy for the huge donation. Orfeo for the huge donation. Noxon, Kramon Cat, Orfeo for gifting subs. Tons of new follows today. Basic Landshark for the raid. Tarek for cheering bits. Clayton for also gifting subs. Everybody who participated in the hype train. So much support today. Thank you all so much. You're all wonderful human beings. And man, this was a ton of fun. I don't remember the last 2 hours and 52 minutes because I think I laughed for almost all of it. And it was good. It was real good. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I am going to go look at something other than a bright light and a screen for a while. And I'll see you guys next time. You're all wonderful human beings. Goodbye!